Good morning. It's Sunday. What's today? 22nd. And I decided I wanted to do a little room tour because I just woke up, by the way. I decided to do a little room tour because I wanted to document my room currently. And because one day it's not going to be my room anymore. And so I just wanted to document before I have to go to church. But I just wanted to, I currently live in the basement, my parents' house. And so we've just remodeled it to make it work. And I love it. Excuse all of that. But this is the entrance, basically. It's this archway. This floor is tile. First thing you see is my calendar. We're currently in March, so here we're here. We still have a lot more to go for March, but then April starts. Yeah, I just keep track on my calendar. This is a Nicaragua little sign that I got in El Salvador. I found it in a house, so I just took it. Going over this way, this is like the TV area. There's a lot here. So this is a gift from Isaac. He got me like a record player. And I bought these. This is the Jonas Brothers, the Beach Boys, and I got Hannah Montana. This is my high school graduation photo. And over here, I have a college graduation photo. This is a TV that we actually had in the living room upstairs, but now it's down here. I have two lanterns. I had them decorated for Christmas, but these are the two lanterns I have. Here are some gifts I got. I bought this yesterday. But these are my two books that I've used for Instituto. There's a journal my mom gave me, colored pencils, a coloring book, and this from Isaac. He got me this from Disney to put recipes. I haven't put anything yet, though. Here's another lantern, Hannah Montana. Down here, I have purses. I have a whole thing of purses, like handbags. This is just like gift bag, more gift bag and wrapping, more books. And a lot of the books that I have are like childhood books because I want to give them to my kids one day, God willing. Here are some games: Competent, Uno, Checkers, and just like more books. Here's a Bible, here's an album, more games, puzzle. This bag has a bunch of cards from my past birthdays. Dumbbells, more dumbbells. In here, I have a lot of crafting stuff. Yeah, and this is a gift from Chelsea. What do I say? I love it. I love it. Abby Johnson. If you know, you know. This is like another album. But yeah, this is like this over here. This is my big bookshelf. A bunch of stuff. So here I have, these were gifts from Chelsea for my birthday. Oil and body butter. Here I have these movies. I have the Summer I Turned Pretty book. I have 5 languages book. I have journals and folders that I don't really use. These are a bunch of bags, like mini bags that I have in wallets. Just keep them there. Up here, I have my rollers with clips. Up here, this is like really big. I don't want to drop it. All things devices. I have 2 DSs. One was from Isaac. The light one's from Isaac. The pink one my dad bought me when I was 9. Here is a Polaroid. I have cables and I have a digital camera. Yeah, this is like all. Here I have makeup. I have like powders. I have liquids and a powder. I have brushes in here. Old batteries and lotion. All lipsticks, liners, glosses, sticks, just like all here. I have palettes, old palettes that I kind of don't really want anymore, except I do want this one. But yeah, this is all like eye stuff, like mascara, eyebrows, eyelashes. It's a little spongy thing, but yeah, these are lashes. Down here I have more books, childhood books, one to keep for the kids. Here's just like extra miscellaneous stuff. Yeah. And more books, a ton of books for the kids. In this basket, I have a brown bag. It's like a furry brown bag. But I have my capris and I have my jeans. So it's just like where I fit it. Yeah. Here's a mirror. So I can see myself. Hey. Here's just like some extra stuff. This is the couch. We got this couch when we first moved in. It's like this old one that we got at the thrift. But yeah, I covered it with this blanket. I got in El Salvador. We have these pillows. And I have my seasonal blankets, which I need to switch out. It's just like a journal, my purse for church. This is the little table I have. My mom got it. I don't know where. But she gave it to me. And I have it down here. And the carpet. Carpet's been used. This is a gift from my aunt. It's like a floral piece, but it's like artificial, obviously. And I got this from where did I get it from? I think Ross. But yeah, I loved it. It's about hosting, and I always wanted to be a good host. These are my coasters from El Salvador, and I love them because I love this artwork. Remote. Slippers. But down here is a lot more arts and crafts, like painting stuff and paper and glue and like ribbons and stuff, because that's my thing. Yeah, the wall is green. It used to be yellow. It used to be white. Then it became yellow. Now it's green. But this is like the back entry. Is the back door. It opens, but I don't like to open it. But yeah, I keep it closed, privacy. But it's just like another table that we have. I don't know. I just put it there. Over here, a lot more goodies. So I have my little like situation here. I have a photo thing here. Photo thing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, these are photos of people that I love. My girls from church, best friend from high school, my family, my dad. Some of these have like these are from camps and like activities from church. These are like for jewelry. This is the first what's called ramo of roses that Isaac gave me. I put it in a jar and I saved it forever. I have my mommy. I have my cousin and my more cousins. I have this little cup that Kayla gave me when she went to Colombia, and this was me on my 22nd birthday. Ooh, excuse me. This is a lamp that doesn't work unless you put a light bulb, but like the cord doesn't work, so it's just hanging out here, but it's pretty. These are a bunch of peluches I have. So some of these were gifts from Isaac, and some of these I just had. Here I have a bunch of pens and like markers and like dry erase for my dry erase board. Yeah. This was a mirror, but I don't like to use it, so I put it away. Here I just have extra stuff. Here's my like perfume situation. Victoria's Secret. These two were gifts. This was a gift as well. I'm just trying to use everything up, honestly. But this is also miscellaneous stuff. I mean, I have floss, but like a lot of miscellaneous stuff here. This is just clothes. Ignore. This is this old radio situation my dad had since I was a baby, and the radio works. This works. The tapes work, but this doesn't work, which sucks. But I love it. It's just like it brings me back in time. Oh, and this is a chimney, by the way, but I never used it. Up here I have all my kiddish things. I have like a small baby rats. I have these those pet shops. I have Moana and I'm Moana again. I have this Polly Pocket car, and I have these what's called strawberry shortcake little characters, Littlest Pet Shop, Little Duck, Little Cat. I have this is Flo from Cars, Squidward, My Little Pony, Littlest Pet Shop, Goofy. Yeah, this is like my little situation for my kiddish things. But this is my big dresser I bought from IKEA. It's my trash can. This, I'm not going to open it because it's a mess. This has like loungewear and t-shirts and shorts. This one has PJs. This bottom one has sweatpants. This top area has shorts and skirts. This one has dresses and skirts and some pants. Down here has dresses. Yeah. All right, going over here. This is like the bed area. Here I have a side table. It's wooden. My mom got it, and it's so nice. I love wood, but this one's a little busted. But it's nice and I love it. And it doesn't really, I don't think it has anything inside. Yeah, nothing much. These are lanterns that I've been had. This was from my quince. This we just always had. And this was a gift from my cousin Maria. This is from Kayla. She went to Cartagena, Colombia, and she got it for me, and I love it. And this is like a little frame that we just have. Just more things. This is the school I went to. Here I have like jewelry and stuff. So here I have like my watches. I have this. I got it for Easter because I wanted it. Here's like my little vision board I made a long time ago, but I feel like some things have come true, some things have not, and that's okay. This was just like a vision, you know, you have for yourself, and sometimes things turn out the way you want it, and sometimes it doesn't, and that's just part of life. Here I have some goodies, like hair clips and like hair ties and like this, and like I have these Polaroids of myself. For my 24th birthday, I have like bracelets, glasses, coin or whatever. This is also from El Salvador. I got it as a gift. Here I have some bracelets, like a lot of like gold looking, emphasis on gold looking, kind of like this, but it's like, yeah, gold looking things. It has my earrings and like some stuff like rings, but mainly earrings. There's another dresser I got when we moved into this house. Here I have bras. Here I have socks. I have like undergarment stuff in here, and sports bras. Here I'll long sleeve shirts, dressy long sleeve shirts. Here I have dressy shirts. Down the bottom are casual shirts. Yeah. Over here I have my bedside table. This is Snoopy. Isaac got it for me. Here I have my headphones that he got me for Christmas. It's like a notepad where I take notes. Here's my Chromebook. I also have this lamp that when you turn it on, it like you burn a candle underneath, and it's really nice. In here I have my bonnet. I have my headphone case. I just have so much like crazy stuff, but yeah, just like it's not organized at all, but this is what I got. Down here I have candles that are seasonal, and I have like nail stuff down here. So I have like a nail like gel remover kit. I have regular like nail stuff to do my nails, and I have this like gel nail soap caps, and I have this wavy talk hair like straightener. Yeah, but this is also another bedside table my mom got somewhere, and I love it, and it's here, and it just matches this, you know. This is my bed. It's like, you know, it keeps me cozy. This is like old vintage, I think from the 80s, but my mom got it from an old boss. But yeah, these are my pillows, my little dragon. This is Baymax. You know, those little fluffy things, but this is Baymax, and this like big thing. We also have this really pretty painting. This is my big wardrobe thing. Rafaela gave it to me. It has all my skirts, and it has sweaters and long sleeves in there. Here I have like my seasonal decor in this box. Here I have my Chicago ones, and I have my Timberlands here. This is a painting that I made when I was going through a really hard time, and I felt like I needed to like make something that represents me at the moment, and that was me, kind of like a silhouette of myself, but she's still blossoming, she's still growing. This is another painting I was working on, but I did not get to finish. And yeah, this is like the outside, but here's my cross. I always look at it, and I always remember what it represents to me, and I just always love it. Here is just like extra clothes, but this is my ottoman. My ottoman has a lot of my bedding, and it has a lot of bathing suits that I own. This is like a bag that was deflated. It was actually, what's it called? No, inflated, I guess, but you like suck out the air and it shrinks, but I took out some stuff from there, so now it's just here. And then here's a bag of things that I bought for a future home that I hope to make with Isaac. But yeah, it's just here. I haven't really got much. But underneath the bed, we have these like shoe organizers, but I don't feel like taking them out. But they have all my shoes. Not all of them, but a lot of the dressy ones. The last bit. This is my room. I love it. It's been home since 2019. But I've been living upstairs, but then I moved down here in like 2021. I made it a home, and I love it, and it's cozy. But I know there's going to be a day where I'm going to leave the nest, and so I really wanted to document it because it means a lot to me, and it made me, you know, I've been through a lot in this room, and there's been a lot of growth, and I just never want to forget it, and I want to document it, and I want to look back at it and be like, this used to be where you lived. This is the life you used to live, and now you're living a new life. And future Leslie's gonna see this and be like, that was my home, and this is where I lived, and I don't regret it, and I love it. And I love living with my family. But I know that one day, you know, we grow up and we have to move on to new homes. So, yeah. Bye.